you went to the town of Sanindra, where you've actually found out that Aeolus and DUNNNN stole horses.
Unintentionally.
Still did it. You guys stole some horses, went to the town of Sanindra, where a few of you went to the tavern, a few other of you went to the church where you met Rowan, a paladin balanced who belongs to the Order of the Even Scales. As you guys were leaving, Isaac managed to decipher some of what was happening on the statue. And it opened up to a riddle, which took you guys about an hour to solve, both in-game and out-of-game time. Once you managed to solve the riddle, thanks to DUNNNN and Aeolus, who showed up afterwards, you got the statue of Elia moved back, and you guys managed to find yourself down beneath the church, beneath the town. While you were down there, 2 Umber Hawks attacked, which you managed to defeat, but with almost losing your wizard. After that, both Kendi and Isaac have decided to go back up and look for other things. It was Kendi who solved it in the end, just because I don't feel like dealing with having to play their characters. So they went back up the ladder, while you guys stayed down here to keep exploring. That's where we're at.
Sounds good.
Okay, who still needs healing?
However, we do need to have his mic on if he's
on.
Wait, can you guys not hear
DUNNNN
me?
is pretty fucking
Yeah, we
now.
can hear you, and DUNNNN
Can you hear me?
is jacked up.
Now we can hear you.
Oh, well, I should probably have a mic down instead of up.
We could hear you, but it did sound like you were across the room.
Okay, so DUNNNN needs a little bit of pick-me-up, right?
DUNNNN's a little fucked up right now.
I think he needs a little bit more than a little bit.
A little bit of just a tiny little, but
He just needs a level 1 healing word, and he'll be
I
fine.
don't know what you're
a little
slanging.
bit, tickle the balls, you know.
I need to mute the Friday Night D&D.
Okay. Yes.
I am lay fucked.
Okay, so I don't have any more lay on hands, but I do have.
I'm gonna stand back, let him do his job.
Alright. I'm going to have to cast Cure Wounds as a level 2 spell. So, standing over DUNNNN, I am going to...
Dude, as a druid, I can become an earth elemental. And fight again.
Sorry, is it plus my charisma?
It is plus your casting modifier, which as a paladin is charisma. Yes.
Okay. And I just so happen to be a very charming man, according to some. Yeah!
Wow.
Well, if one of Sammy's monstrous burps on me, I'm good to go.
I look at one cut, heal up, I'm like, do you want another potion?
Well, I mean, if we take a short rest, I mean, I can get a lot back too. But I'm up to 16 hit points out of character.
Yay!
Out of
50. I'm very beefy.
I seriously forgot how to mute a Skype call. I'm okay with a short rest if you need it.
Yeah, we probably should take a short rest. Cause holy shit.
Yeah. I'm pretty beat.
Alright, so you guys all sit down, you bandage your wounds, you take a short rest. If any of you want to, if any of you need to use your hit die to heal up, go ahead. You have, I believe, you're level 7, right?
Yes.
Are you set? Yeah. So you have 7 hit die to use. At your leisure.
And the hit die is we just roll 1d6.
For you, it would be For you, it is a d6. So you roll a d6, add your Constitution modifier, and you gain that much health back.
How many hit die can we roll? Because 5e is
You
not
can
much.
roll up to 7 per long rest.
For long rest, but what about short rest? Just 1?
You have 7 a day. You can roll 1 in this short rest. You can roll all 7 in the short rest.
Alright.
It all depends on what you have. Are those your hit die, Ruby?
Yeah, D8.
Shouldn't that be a +4, not a +3 then?
Constitution.
I said Constitution, yeah, I have a +3.
It's per hit die.
Oh,
Your Constitution modifier is added to each hit die you roll.
the +12 altogether then.
So that's another, you would actually get 36, not 24.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Your hit die for, depending on your class, it's whatever your hit die for the class is, plus your Constitution modifier per hit die rolled.
Are you kidding?
Oh,
It's not overall, it's per hit die.
okay, thank you.
And Doran is using all of that. She's like, give me help!
We
Give
get
me all
back
the
to long
help.
rest, right?
Well, yeah. But still, you don't know what you're going to face for the rest of the
4. I only used 5. I've got 2 more.
He kind of needed it.
Why is it the rolls? What?
Baby Jesus hates you!
And the good thing I was incapacitated the whole fight, so I didn't use any
I
spells.
don't know, my rolls
so-
are pretty bad.
Is that fog?
Yeah, you. But you also have that cool thing that you can get them back.
Yeah, that's
You
what I
can
was
get
checking
back
to see if
equal
I
to
wanted
level.
back.
You can get back to 3 spells, equal to 3 spell slots.
So, I'm curious. With the short rest, I obviously don't lose my mage armor, but do I regain that spell slot and keep my mage armor?
Did you use it to cast mage armor?
Well, I always just start myself with 3 or 4 level 1 spells, assuming that I put it on every day.
Well, mage armor only lasts for 8 hours
Okay.
total. However, we can say you did cast it before you went down the hole, the ladder. So you would still have it at this point, yes. And motherfucker, that hurt.
What did you do?
What'd you do?
Well, then you
I
should
forgot that I had
stop
earbuds in so that I could hear the sounds from the thing as well. So I went to move with the earbuds still plugged in.
Oh God.
Yeah, I did that.
Also,
Oh wait,
How do
we're
we-
resting, right? We're
Yeah.
also,
Yeah, sure is.
I don't remember this. I thought I looked it up earlier too. How do you determine base AC? Like
It's
for
10 plus. A base AC is
I thought it
10.
was 8.
Nope, it's 10. That's proficiency bonus.
Oh,
That's like
plus.
spells. Oh, spells. DCs or AC.
It's
AC.
AC.
So armor class.
Yes.
The base is 10. Then you add your dexterity modifier.
Okay.
So it's 10 if you're not wearing anything. If you're wearing a leather armor, your base AC, or if you're wearing leather armor, your base AC is 11. Then you add your dexterity modifier, then any AC buffs. Basically, mage armor adds 3 to your armor class, because it would make your base AC a 13 plus your dex modifier.
Okay. Thank you.
Actually, no, you can gain up to 4 spell slots, because it's half your wizard level round up. So yes, you can regain that level 1 spell slot, but you would still keep your mage armor.
Interesting. All right. Cool. I
You
thought I
can
haven't
do
had to
that.
use all 4 before, but now I can if I need to.
The more you know.
Alrighty.
Bring.
Are you adding your con modifier, Tinnitus?
Oh, do I
hit
get that too?
Everybody does.
Okay.
If you need to, I don't.
So I get plus 4.
hit.
Alright, so
Well,
we're
this
just
is like
waiting
a
on
hit,
Ruby to
so-
come back in.
I'm almost at max.
Oh, I'm here. Just I'm not in the actual game right now.
Your con modifier isn't 2, is it?
Yeah.
His con modifier is a +2.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. We'll do one.
He only
Yeah.
has 15 con.
Yep.
Higher con than you.
Yeah. But I rolled really well, I think. Except
Yeah,
for
but-
one, I rolled like a 2. That's bullshit.
But he also has when he rages, thanks to the fact of Kurama's talon, he has resistance from everything when he rages. So basically he has an effective health of 100. How much health do you have? 61?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he has an effective health of 122.
I gotta be
you're
honest though,
saying
I
is-
don't remember rolling if I rolled all my health for leveling.
You really need it.
so
Let's be honest here. Do you need it?
behind? No. Yes? I don't know. I don't really care.
You have an effective health of 122 at level 7. Alright, so you guys all rest. What'd you like to do?
Wait, who's at 100 right now?
Because when you're raging, you have resistance to all different types of health. All types of damage. Your effective health is 122 instead of 61.
Yeah, it's
Because you're only taking half damage.
What if I had 100 health?
You would have an effective health of 200.
Yes.
If you're raging.
If you're raging. That's like some barbarians at high levels, where if they go Totemic Warrior and take Bear, they have an effective health of 400 at high levels because they have like 201 health.
That's what I'm aiming for.
Alright, so, where are you guys going? What are you guys doing?
Going deeper?
Which way do you guys want to go?
Alright,
These creatures.
Aeolus, you take
Oh, come on. That was a bad one.
17 points of psychic damage.
Oh,
I did
I'm
do
resistant.
nothing.
Yes.
I didn't say anything.
Considering those creatures came from the southern
Wait, what are
tunnel,
underhooks
I don't
look like?
think there would be anything down there.
They didn't actually come out of it. You don't actually take that damage too, by the way. They don't actually come out of the tunnel. They came directly out of the rock walls.
Oh, just kidding.
I wanna
Like, you can see there's one here, and then there's one up here where they, like, bursts out of the rock walls.
So Tinny's gonna go up to them and he's gonna start tearing off the those mandibles.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a strength check.
Well, I'm breaking things, so I get advantage. What the fuck is this shit?
Who's laughing now?
That was
It
great.
takes a rather
gonna break it
long
with my
amount of
sword.
time, but you do manage to get one intact mandible. The others you kind of break in half.
That's fine. He's not
So,
really
what are
worried
you-
with the quality. He just wants things in the bag.
What are you doing, Rowan? Rowan?
Rock.
Rock?
What?
What were
What's
you
up?
doing?
Ruler?
You started saying something.
Yeah, sorry. I was I'm expecting the wall where the one Umber Hulk came out.
Okay. You look in, you can see that there's a burrow that burrows down. It looks like they dug their way out, managed to sense you guys, and attacked.
That's not good.
I'm gonna run up to the hole. Where's the hole?
It's like right in front of where he is.
Okay.
You're now in the hole. There you go.
Does the hole look deep?
Oh, come on,
Yeah,
guys.
I mean, even with your dark vision,
I'm
it just
following
descends
you.
into darkness.
I have no interest in the hole. I already have a couple of them myself.
That is very far
The next
down.
time I roll psychic
So
damage
hot.
on you, Aeolus, it's sticking. It's not going to be fake.
Oh, we'll figure out of it.
You have been warned.
We should be careful. There might be more of those things
There's
elsewhere.
more of them. I will start
Gotta
getting
hope
excited,
not.
and I'm gonna start running ahead.
That's
Elvana, did you hear? There's more.
there might be more. We
I
need to be. We
honestly
should
hope
probably be
there is
careful.
not of this.
Hang on 1 second. I
That
forgot
was
that there's supposed to be
fun fight.
something down there.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Hang on. Stop moving!
I'm
I
stopping.
could use my sword.
Having
I can use my
issues.
sword. Remember when I used the cold thingy?
Do you remember what I said about your sword?
Yeah. I could use it on bad guys.
Do you remember what else I said about the sword?
That I can't use it on us.
Correct.
Unless someone's attacking me.
As a last resort.
Yes.
Which means?
That if they're attacking me and it's the last resort.
Which means you've tried everything else first. Like tackling them,
Oh.
pinning them down,
Alright,
tying
you
them
guys
up.
can continue.
Oh. Okay.
Lead the way, Tinny.
Okay. Wolfie's gonna sit back a little bit.
Oh my god, my roll. Oh, cause I want to turn my character. I don't want to face that way.
There's nothing here. What's that? There's something here.
I rolled 20.
I'm gonna go see what it is.
It's a big statue, Tinifis.
I found a big statue.
So the little bar that shows. Never mind. Let me zoom out so I can do it. There we go.
If is it stuck under?
It was stuck under
Thing?
the option. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to zoom out.
Does it look like what we fought?
It does
What
not.
are we looking at?
Give me a religion check. Rowan, you don't have to because you actually know.
I'm just gonna say I failed it.
this. Alright.
Can I choose to fail?
It's not a hard DC, but you can choose to fail.
I choose to
Rowan,
fail.
you don't need to know.
Why?
You already. Because you already know it.
No! Look at the roll!
It's a bad roll.
He rolled a 2.
I know. That's why I was trying to give it to him. All three of you do know this is a statue of Thim, god of death, end of the circle, mourning, god of second chances, all that good stuff.
I'm looking at it like, oh, that's
The first thing, however, Rowan, that you notice is it's carved in a different way than the statues you're used to back at the monastery of your order. Instead of it showing a taller warrior with a like a warrior in armor, it shows more of a traveler. It shows Tim looking more of a traveler with a cloak and hair, with his 2 swords strapped to his sides.
Interesting.
THIN?
THINN.
THIMM. We have experience with them from past campaign.
And you know he's god of the dead, recently deceased, divorces, burials, diseases, crops, one of the 2 gods of life, mourning, and the god of second chances.
I'm going to investigate around him to see if I can find anything around him. If there's anything.
It just
at all.
looks like it was a place of worship at one point in time.
Now this depiction of him, I obviously wouldn't recognize it from anything from the statues back home, but can I do a knowledge check to see if I can recall any sort of sorry.
Go ahead and give me actually it would be an investigation.
Okay.
Because it would be you comparing it to what you know the statues back at your home.
Like,
believe it or not, 9's enough.
really?
Yeah, it wasn't a high DC.
Oh.
You spent most of your life around those statues. The first thing you notice is he's depicted a lot younger in this statue than he is in the ones back home. He's also not depicted as having like a scowl on his face. It's more of a friendly smirk. But those are the 2 main differences.
It's obvious that this is Thim, but basically, right?
Who is Tim?
Thim? Thim is god of the dead, god of mourning, god of divorces.
What is divorces?
God of second chances.
God of second chances, and one of the gods of balance.
He's
Is it an
balanced
attractive
anything.
statue?
I mean, he's depicted as even in the main statues of him, he's depicted as a rather handsome man.
Yeah, her
Curious,
dogs are like pretty cute. She's gonna turn around.
It's curious though. This particular rendition of him isn't quite what I recall from the other statues back at my order.
Well,
Almost seems like a younger version of him.
gods age too, do they not? Do they?
As far as you guys know, the gods are immortal beings. They don't age and they don't die.
They had to have been born at one point. At least, huh? This is beyond me.
I'm not a religious woman.
Wait, what?
What?
I'm just saying that's what I'm just imagining you saying. Like, I am not a religious woman.
Even though I have proficiency in religion. I know of a lot of religions, not to that I follow any of them.
Right.
Yeah.
You can know a lot of religion and still not be a religious person.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Well, perhaps we should continue on down the other corridor.
There's nothing left here. Not that I know.
I'm gonna look at the statue one last time, kind of pondering a bit before kind of turning back towards the corridor.
Okay.
I would be dragging Tinny along behind me. Or,
Alright.
yeah.
What, Ruby?
I don't know, I just knew my mouse was having issues.
Oof. You okay, Ruby?
Oh, you know.
Oh. Nirvana is...
I'm right there. Ah.
I'm gonna hold up my hand. There's someone there.
There's a couple of things. You do remember that nobody was in there the last time you looked in.
Yeah.
The next thing you notice is this figure seems to be standing there just looking at the walls, and as you look around the walls, all the walls that are there, they have carvings, almost like murals in them, depicting great battles. You see one that looks like it's depicting, you especially notice it's depicting what look like the figures that you saw in your dream when you met Nathaniel. You see one carving that depicts 5 women around a loom with a tapestry floating off into the distance. But he seems to be staring at one that's depicting 12 men kind of standing there, armed with weapons, as they face off what looks like those creatures, those silhouettes that you remember seeing when you did meet Nathaniel.
We all already know what Goob is gonna do.
No. Can I just perception, like, what kind of guy can I recognize, like, what he is, the way he looks like, or?
It's you don't know if it's male or female. The figure's back is to you, and he's wearing a cloak, dark blood red, with the hood up.
Elvana has every intention of just standing here and just kind of observing for a moment, but we already know what exactly to.
Well, no, we don't.
Going to do. Please, Tenefis is gonna walk in and go, "Oh, hello."
We don't know that. Goob's not here at the moment.
Well, I'm right in here, I go. I'm gonna say, good day, kind sir.
No response.
Hello? Anyone home?
Sir?
Do I get like an uneasy feeling from him at all, or?
Strangely enough, you get the same feeling you did when you when you first met her. All of your emotions are there, but it's dampened by an aura of calmness.
That's weird.
I'm slowly walking up.
Okay.
Hello?
He doesn't react in any way.
Okay, sorry, food is ready. My bad.
So there's a figure here standing there. I
So just so you know, there's a figure there, and it's just like when you met Miriam. Your emotions are still there, but they're not as strong. They're kind of dampened by an aura of calmness. So keep that in mind.
I wish I could see.
Then why don't you stand next to one of us?
Because he can see, he just can't see
One
the
of
figure.
us.
Can someone maybe cast light on him?
Oh, can I see the figure?
No,
he has
he
light
has
on
light.
Oh, yeah.
Wolfie would be with you, I just never grabbed him.
Do I now that I'm kind of at this angle, can I see?
Finally got him.
No, you don't, because you're not a religious person.
Wait, does nobody see him?
No advantage, sorry.
No, you guys, people with dark vision see him.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Do I?
As you all enter the room, you finally hear a soft voice. We were brothers once.
Brothers?
What are you
12 of
talking
us.
about? Oh, 12, sorry. What
Wait, is
happened?
The figure's talking?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna walk up. Hello. Hi, my name is Tinnitus. These are my friends.
I know who you are.
He knows us. What's your name?
You know who I am. At least one of you does. And he turns and looks at Rowan.
Do I recognize him in the dim light?
Oh, yes. Yes, you do.
Is he who I think it is?
Oh, yes. Yes, he is.
Oh dear.
Care to share?
Is it them?
It is.
I am immediately kneeling. Bowing my head. Averting my gaze.
Are you okay?
Stand up. I've never been one for ceremony. And as he says that, he pulls his hood back. You know, and you do notice that the depiction is more of the younger version that you saw in the statue here than it is of the older depictions of a warrior that are at your monastery. He has long white hair that looks both rotting and finely washed at the same time. His eyes are pure white. There's no pupil and no iris. And just making eye contact with him makes you shudder of this pure power that he radiates. He has like I said, a blood-red cloak over simple traveler's clothes with two short swords strapped to his side, to his belt, and what looks like a black ruby or a black emerald clasping the cloak.
So once I see his face, I would automatically make that recognition too, from what we just saw of the statue.
Yeah. Yes.
It's not every day mortals find themselves in the presence of a god.
More often than not, we're able to disguise ourselves rather well.
So I've heard.
And Rowan's slowly gonna make his way to his feet, but still kind of avert his gaze.
He nods at you, looks back over his shoulder at the 12 figures, 12 men.
What happened in this battle?
We banished our parents. But at what cost is what I wonder.
Parents?
The beings you know as primordials. They gave birth to my brothers and I.
But... Oh. Rowan at this point is just so dumbfounded and flabbergasted simply because he never, ever expected anything close to this.
What do you mean by costs?
There were 12 of us.
12, but... Wait. There aren't 12 of you now.
There are. Just on separate sides.
My apologies.
It's not your fault, young one.
Is the other side trying to bring your parents back?
No. The other side is what you consider the demons.
Ah.
And then there are the other 6. And as he does that, he turns his head to where you see, much smaller, a depiction of 6 elven women.
Who are they?
When we were born, there were the 12 of us. We were children of what you consider the primordials. And when they left to search for more power, the 12 of us created this world, and created your kind. Elves, Anasi, gnomes, human. The elves came first. And out from those elves came 6 exemplary women. Those that truly understood us. And so they ascended.
But my lord, there are only 3.
Alaya, Griselda, of Ice, Olgath, Neris, and Corion. All 3 of you recognize well, except for maybe Tenefis, recognize 3 of those names. You recognize Alaya, Griselda, of Ice. Give me a religion check on the other 3. Milk knows who they are. Milk just gasps. Rowan, you're just like, who?
Ah,
Why?
Poor Rock.
Why? Why am I rolling so bad tonight?
Everybody but Rowan immediately are a bit taken aback. Olgath, Ners, and Corion are the name of 3 of the 9 demon lords.
Ooh.
That should be something I know. Why am I rolling so bad?
you apparently didn't pay attention in Sunday school.
Blame it on the algorithm.
Blame it on the dice. Don't blame it on me.
Look how many ones I've rolled tonight. Jesus, I'm like the next Shagget.
Just don't rage
Like
quit.
my initiative rolls for this campaign.
Adds flavor. You're too focused on your religion.
Yeah, you're too focused on the fact that there's a god in front of you.
You're missing the forest for the trees. What's your wisdom modifier?
Good enough.
Alright, back to the story.
Elvana, you're the first one to realize it. You're the first one to just gasp. Aeolus and Doran, you kind of look at her and then it dawns on you. Well, and you're just kind of looking at this man like, holy shit, that's a god.
Holy shit, that's my god.
Holy shit, that's one of my 2 gods.
Oh, Anna has nothing to say. She's
Yeah.
listening.
Doran's writing feverishly in his book.
Without even looking at you, you just hear him just kind of chuckle. Maybe if you would get your nose out of your book, you would actually see the world for as it is. Well, wizard.
I'm just afraid I'll forget. Things happen so quickly out here. I'd like to be able to remember once I get done.
The things that matter, you'll never forget.
My lord, why are you telling us these things?
Of the 12, I'm your eldest. I was the first.
Yes.
when the split between the 9 you consider demons and the 9 you consider gods happened, I sided with Ansfeld. I wanted power. I wanted to rule. I wanted a domain. And as he's speaking, as he's saying this, you just notice that the sound around you just goes quiet. You can feel this power, this just kind of weighing you down. Let me actually put on Thim's, let me put on his,
Battle music. Oh no!
his music. No, it's not battle music. It's his.
Oh my god!
Roll for initiative. Roll for initiative.
Yeah, like you. No. I'll roll for Thim's initiative. Ready?
Please don't. I'm afraid.
There you go.
I can
Say
see
God.
He even rolled a 2. If he had rolled a 1, that would have been kind of funny.
Hilarious.
Let him.
And he still would go first.
I rolled a 20.
What happened?
Really? Let's see it.
No. Just take my word for it. Go ahead. Keep going. Keep going.
It goes completely dark, quiet, and you can notice that the shadows seem to be intensifying, crawling up the walls, crawling across the floor towards you. You can swear as you look into the shadows, you can see the faces of people long dead, people that you loved that are long gone. Aeolus, since you're standing against the wall, you actually, a shadow, what looks like an arm, made completely of darkness, reaches out. I need a dexterity check from you, or dexterity save from you.
Elvana was like instinctually must get with people. This is creepy.
Who's the god of that? You manage to wrench yourself away as these arms of darkness begin to wrap around you. Like actually look like actual hands and arms, not just tendrils. He just wanted power. I wanted a domain. I wanted to matter.
But you do matter.
But they rallied behind Ansfeld. They used me for my strength, and then casted me aside. And at this point, he turns and looks down at the wall down here, where you see a figure that is very obviously Ansfeld. Looks like an older man, balding head, carrying a staff, smiling. I wouldn't really say he's a bad guy. Whereas you see the figure that looks like this, looks like Thim, in the background, surrounded by shadows and darkness. That happened over 6,000 years ago. I'm regretting my choices now.
But
I love my brother.
But
I
my
love.
liege.
I'm shishing Rowan.
I love Ansfeld, but other than the 6 elves that ascended, he's the youngest of us. I don't think he truly understands what it means to be considered a god.
That many
You
people do understand.
people love him. Fear me. But I regret my choices now. I want to make things right.
So what's changed after 6,000 years?
I got older. I think I'm nearing the end of my life.
At this point, Rowan looks pale white. Looks like he's probably going to faint.
Speak your mind, Paladin.
You are Thim.
I am?
Such a thing. But
He holds a hand up to stop you from speaking. We are not immortal. Not truly. We can be killed. We can choose to pass on. We can choose to give our power to someone else so that we may pass into the void. Cease to be.
But the world needs balance. The world needs you.
For now.
If he passes on his power, the world will still have balance, would it not?
Depends on who he passes it to.
True.
I would be worried for such power to end up in someone's hands with less wisdom and experience.
You think we had experience when we first took our roles?
But you've learned over time.
Everyone has to start somewhere.
I guess I imagine the world a more primitive place back then that allowed you time to hone your powers before it's become what it is today.
Like you said, when you first made that decision, you wanted power, you wanted your own realm. Someone new may actually want that power and use it the wrong way.
He raises his hand and you can see the shadows kind of warping their way around it. My power may be over death, but I cannot kill. I am the end. I am balanced. I am the one of the sides of the coin, opposite of onslaught. There is no darkness without light. There is no good without evil.
And Rowan bows his head.
I taught the creator of your order the creeds, Rowan. And you do, as you think back, do remember those exact words as being the creeds. The final being, there is no order without chaos. I'm sorry, there is no justice without crime, something like that. I'm tired.
There is no life without death.
Exactly. He looks at it. He looks at each of you for a moment, and you fear death.
It is only natural. But death is not an end. It is the beginning of new things.
Truer than you know.
What about you? No. Do you fear death?
I look at Wolfie. I don't know. I mean, I see people die, and it doesn't scare me. Maybe because they're dying, and maybe I don't know. I look at Ovana, like just kind of like shoulders, like just go up.
I'm just gonna give him a small smile.
What do I say?
What you feel?
What about the rest of you? Do you fear death?
I fear what I would leave behind.
Perhaps mortals have come a long way these past thousands of years. He looks at Aeolus, gives him a questioning look.
I'm not sure if I fear it, but I make sure to live life to the fullest as I can while I am here.
As you should. You search for the artifacts, do you not?
That we do.
She nods.
There's one nearby. It's guarded by a terrible creature. Be careful. And with that, he walks towards you, between Tinnitus and Rowan.
Rowan faints.
Rowan faints.
Does Rowan really think?
I do declare, and then he just
No.
like just.
Oh my! Oh dear! I've come down with a case of the vapors. So dear me.
I ruined the moment. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not fainting, but I am.
He looks down at Rowan, places a hand on his shoulder. Rowan, you It feels cold, but oddly comforting.
And I'm still gonna be shuddering at just like, oh my god, I'm being touched by God!
Oh my god.
Fangirling in your mind?
No, but I am kind of like shuddering a bit.
Protect them. It's your job.
Yes, my liege.
And with that, he walks away, and as he takes steps, he slowly fades until he finally vanishes from your sight. The shadows recede back into the walls. Sound begins to come back.
Well, then... that was different.
There's an artifact nearby. What did he mean by that?
I'm gonna look over to Doran.
It's one of our tasks. We've been sent on a mission to find ancient artifacts. We originally thought that we needed the stones of binding, but in our mission to uncover what and where these stones of bindings were, we were directed on a new path to find artifacts of power that could aid us in whatever means.
There are those who wish to open a rift to release the primordials. We are attempting to stop that.
Normally I would say we don't know him well enough to tell him this much, but he just shared a conversation with them. So...
Them just said to protect us, so...
His word is sort of my order's creed, so... I, Rowan Flint, pledge myself to protect you.
Good, because as of recently I think I may need it from that one. And I pointed to me. My Technar cloak.
Never stand in front of him.
Does he hear you? Wait, do I hear you?
Yes, that's because you froze us.
No, but I just want to know if he hear, if like you're
Yes,
being quiet.
I'm definitely not hiding it from you. I'm talking.
Oh.
He's not. Oh no. Yeah, you would still hear. I'm not being quiet.
Oh, have you seen my sword freeze things? As he looks at
Sword?
Rowan.
Sword freeze?
Yeah, my sword freezes things.
Interesting.
Tinnitus, remember if you're doing it, point it away. And
And
Nirvana is examining the wall because
I will do it the next time.
It's
Alright.
pictures and murals.
Seems to be a doorway over here.
I'm just glad that his arms are no longer there.
there's one to the south of us as well,
Keep in mind,
and to the north.
Didn't
keep
see
in
one.
mind, he said something is close by, and it is protected.
Well then,
Well, we
one
have
path is as
options.
good as any other, I suppose. Especially if you don't know where you're going.
I think Timmy
Tinnitus.
and his wolf have made a decision for us.
Yes, follow me.
Oh, you'll have to forgive me. I'm not too clear on your names quite yet.
She's gonna look back at him.
Guys, he was facing also this way too. There's maybe a little hint to where he was facing.
I can see him.
There he is.
My name is Ivana.
The airy one is named Airy. The tiny one's named Timmy. And I'm Doran.
Such
Dory.
creative names.
I'm gonna point at Aeolus and go, it's actually Aeolus.
Well, he's making my name short.
And
My
that,
name's Tinnitus.
yes.
The irony of that is
And
not lost
this-
on me, Tinnitus.
And that would
this is my puppy Wolfie.
And I would
Again. Not lost on me.
be afraid to know
Wolfie,
his
Tinny,
name
and
for me.
Airy.
And Dory.
Airy. The air.
I'm actually
Sorry,
gonna look
yeah.
at. I'm actually gonna look back at Doran. What would my name be from you?
I say something in Elven and
I would know exactly what it means.
Elven.
I speak
I know.
English.
That's why.
Oh,
I know
dear.
she does. No, we can see. We can
Oh
see.
dear.
Turn it off.
Oh Jesus. Oh
Turn it
God.
off.
What is happening? Oh
Wrong
no.
map, I'm sorry.
Oh God.
What did you say in Elven?
What did you say in Elven?
I gotta think of something creative now. I was gonna do that just to be funny.
There are stairs here. I found these stairs. There are also rocks here.
More stairs.
This discoloration over here. What is it?
Of the rocks?
Of this.
I'm not even on that map, so I don't know.
Oh.
I had to add Rowan and get rid of Kindy and Isaac for the next map. So I'm doing that quickly.
In Elven, I called you friend of the horny man.
Hey,
I'm just.
where is
like-
Isaac?
What?
Isaac, both Isaac and Kindy went back up to kind of
And-
head off any town guard that might be heading this way.
I'm just rolling perception. Is there anything you need down here?
But Isaac would not leave me. We're best friends.
He told you that he was going.
Yeah, Tinnitus has the mind of a goldfish, or memory of a goldfish, so
That's true. You mean the memory of Dory?
we can do that too.
So what you're saying is Tinnitus has the remember like
There's not. Yeah, it's
He
not.
doesn't, remember like small little details. Like he got scolded by Elvana, so he's gonna remember that.
There's nothing down there of note.
Okay. Well, I guess it's the other way, guys.
Turning around. Stay close, Ron. That was my response, by the way. I consider you all friends, for better or worse.
We are friends.
But I said it in Elvish, though.
As long as your friends don't freeze you.
What are you guys saying? I don't know that language.
We said that Wolfie is coming along nicely.
He is.
Good
Do
match.
you guys like his armor?
She's gonna laugh. His
We
armor
do.
is wonderful.
His armor is great. And he bites harder too.
I once heard a story about a panther that wore magical armor. I'll have to tell it to you sometime.
He's seen the panther that wore armor.
Has Shadow been with us? Oh, you're right.
Shadow was curled up on the carpet on like the first or second time you guys
Not
went
the-
into the.
Not this
Yes.
way.
I want armor like that one.
Elvana has quite a bit of experience with Shadow, having
Oh, yeah.
run around Bruin.
Alvana traveled with Bruin for a while.
Let's examine the rooms as we go.
damn. I can't see too far.
Just stay close. In case something
Alright.
attacks, then I shall need assistance, definitely.
So she
You
saw
have my
him
blade.
scream like a little girly half-elf.
Right.
Oh, I get it, Elvana.
Not actually intentional.
I've already made that joke.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Should I keep on rolling perception just as I'm investigating as we go? Say anything?
Perception is just looking around. It would be investigation if you're looking for
Oh.
something specifically.
Anything out of the ordinary as I'm going.
Elvana?
You
There's
mean like what Alvana just saw?
definitely just something here.
Oh.
Guys!
What is it? What's in there?
Buy them.
What is that?
Is that a portal?
Yes.
Oh,
The
Tinnitus.
golden wall.
Tinnitus?
No, it's a portal.
I get
It's
to
a wall. It's a raw. It's a basically a circle held up by two iron bars, and there's runes along the circular metal, and inside, looking rippling as if you threw a stone into a still pond, there is a portal of pure whites and blues.
Did you just make a Stargate?
as I see Tinnitus looking at this, I can't help
Get out of my head.
Poltergeist.
They're here!
That was a creepy. Anybody else just hear someone say "mommy"? Yeah.
So guys,
Do we
water?
see
What does it look
anything
like?
through the portal? Like, in the portal?
Nope. It is white.
Suddenly,
with
we
this-
see a pyramid.
is there any writing?
Water? Like, does it look at the surface of water?
Can any of you guys speak Celestial? Stop moving so I can copy tokens.
No.
Mm,
Actually, I
None
was
of
gonna
you can
ask
speak
you.
Celestial. Then
Wait.
I'm gonna.
Comprehend
Listen to
I
this.
can comprehend language and read it, can't I?
Celestial is a secret language.
Damn it.
Isaac couldn't he?
Nat 20. No.
I'm gonna look
It
over.
says something about an airship.
Yeah.
I want to look over. I honestly don't think that they would keep artifacts on this plane.
Well, were we told that most of them weren't on this plane?
Yes.
You were told that the only one that they knew for sure still existed was on a different plane.
Do I at least, maybe I may not be able to read them, but could I recognize any of these symbols?
Oh, that you recognize them as Celestial.
Hmm.
I'd like to pick up a pebble off the ground and toss it into the portal. Or the
Right,
thing.
you pick a pebble off the ground and toss it in, and it...
What'd it do? I'm standing right in front of it.
You knock.
It-
Roll for your throw.
It
Tinny and knock
just rippled.
So it looks like water.
You felt a brief blast of chilly air, but that's it.
But did the way it looked when it rippled look like water?
Yep.
Oh, it's just water, and I put my hand up against it.
Tinny?
Alright, your hand goes through it.
Does it feel cold?
What's it taste like, Kenny?
The hand on the other side is bitter cold.
Does it come back slimy?
I pull my hand back and look at it.
It's got like the red of something that's been in the bitter cold for a little bit of time, but other than that, no. It does not come, it looks perfectly intact.
I turn to Alvana. Look! And I put it up to her. It's cold in there. If you touch it, it's cold.
I'm actually gonna touch his hand and see how cold his hand is.
It's pretty cold.
I really hope. And then we're like, we have to go in there, don't we?
Do you think that you could put your head in there?
I don't know. Let's
So-
find out.
So, Shami, real quick.
I'm gonna start walking in as they're like
Hang on.
Hang on. I know Ninja's isn't here, but would his character be able to recognize the symbol?
No, he's
Well,
not
you
supposed to.
recognize, Ninja's character could read it, yes.
Really?
Because
Okay.
of who his patron
Right.
is. You do recognize the language, you just can't read the language.
Okay. And Ninja's character's not with us right now, is he?
No.
No.
Yeah, okay. Never mind then.
He
So I
met an
assume
ill
Tinny's-
fate.
Alright.
So Tinnitus, you stick your head in. First thing that hits you is just a bitter cold wind. And you look around and you just see ice and snow surrounding you. Except for what looks like a cave entrance sticking out of the ground. Not too far, but a little ways.
Okay. I pull my head out.
I'm like, are you okay?
Ah! There's
As he pulls his
another.
head back, there's actually some, what looks like ice hanging out off of his hair.
And he's just like super excited with like a really big childish like smile on his face. There is a world in here.
I thought you were going to
Another.
say,
No! I'm gonna sigh. We have to go in there.
Does Tinny want to make a snowman?
And
Have any of you
Elsa?
snowman to rage.
that was an Alpha reference.
have any of you even realized the name I gave Ivana's daughter is Anna for short?
No.
So Alvana's Elsa.
Elsa and Anna.
Elsa.
Isn't there already an Elsa?
Yes.
But she's not Elsa, she's Anna.
Yeah, I mean Anna.
Here we go.
I would look to the other ones. I'm like, well, I hope you guys have something warm to wear. So I suggest putting it on now.
We're so gonna get a horse named Sven.